Welcome to the episode 77 of the podcast From Stress to Success Blueprint. I'm your host, Lolita. And if you are coming back to listening, thank you so much for coming. I'm doing this for you. And if you're new, welcome. Okay, so today I want to talk about values. And I know, hear me out. You're probably thinking, oh my gosh, here you go again, another some boring topic. I'm going to share about why some people have difficulties of actually even setting values. And yes, we need to have the values, the goals, the all kinds of things that really help us in our lives. And when you have values, then you kind of make decisions, and your action should be the way your values are. Does it align with your goals? And but today's only values, okay? So here is the deal with values. And I tell you, I was just participating in this webinar over the weekend, and they were talking about authenticity and that you need to set your values that are authentic to you. And that immediately triggered me because I tell you this, we have so many values in our society, in our culture, in our company culture, in our family culture that are set from generation to generation. Of course, values do change depending who is in authority, depending who has a plan to get for some goals. So that do can change. But now I'm talking about how you manage stress that has to do with your values. And actually, your values can cause you stress. Yes, how about that? It is because we, as individuals, we have to belong in the group in order to survive. So we do a lot of things that our group tells us to do. So I'm inviting you now to think about your values and where you learn those values from. Are your values because, well, your family told you that, you know, it's a good idea not to steal and you have to be honest and, all of those things. Um, Also think about your company values, where you work, or if you have a own business, what kind of values do you, show for your employees? What's the culture? What's the jive over there? And then ask yourself, do you really align with those values? Just because you've been grown in a family that says that you always need to go to church, does this really mean that you need to go to church? Probably not. For another family, that's not a big deal, isn't it? But ask yourself, now is only yourself. Are those values that you're thinking about? And I will recommend you to write it down. Like write it down. You to pause this video and just go and write down all the values. And then ask yourself, why is this important to me? Where is this coming from? I was so surprised when I was just trying out this exercise myself of a month ago. Of I realized that a lot of values I thought they were my values. Well, because I thought those were values supposed to be. I supposed to have those values because they were given to me from my family, because they were giving me from my society, from the people that you work with. This is what's expected of you. Like, okay, is this is what I'm supposed to be doing? But when you go down that list, ask yourself, is this value really helping me or stressing me out? Do I really feel in? Where does this really come from? Because I was so surprised that I realized there were some values that were not even mine. They were making me stressed. I was like, on why am I even keeping them? And you know why you have them? You still have them because you want to be loyal. And here is the sad part. Because we're such a people pleasers. And if you come from a family where you learned childhood patterns of you were not even allowed to think for yourself, you were not even allowed to be you and express yourself, naturally, you don't even know what your values are. So you'll be looking at that list that, I just told you write it down, and you can totally relate to each of them. And you say, yes, okay. But you need to ask why. And how does that feel? When you read that one value, how does it feel to you in the body? Does it feel true? Or does it feel like weird? Like, I don't know. and listen in how you really feel. That will show you, is this really yours or doesn't belong to you? And then start thinking about what other people's values are. What is out there? Try out something different, like shoes. I know life is an experience. Try something different. And if you can come back to the same thing, okay, great. Then it mean it was yours. But let's just get something just because somebody else told you, somebody gave you the list and said, this is what you need to follow on to. No, those days are gone. So have some courage. And if you come from the environment that you're even afraid to have courage to express yourself, this is your moment. You're an adult now, I'm assuming. Adults watching this video. So you can take care of your body, you can take care of your mind, you can take care of your life, and you can take actions. That's your action. Look, are you aligning to your values? Because if you don't even align to your values, that's very hard to be somebody else that you are not. And that's like a ultimate self-hatred because you're not allowing yourself to be you. So question to you is those values are stressing you out? Are they yours? Maybe it's time to change something new. Really align to yourself. Don't be authentic. I mean, don't be afraid to be an authentic. And then write me a comment below and tell me, um, majority of your values, where are they coming from? Are those yours? Your families? Your societies? Where is it coming from? And did you notice that there were some values that they're not even yours? Leave me a comment below. And like my channel if you are watching this on YouTube. And if you need some help about stress management, then check out my books and my sessions. You're welcome to my website, beamazingyou.com. And I'll talk to you in the next episode, continuously more about how other things stressing us out.